Is his money ready?
You know, Gordon Soley, it's always a great pleasure to be on any wrestling show with you, the dean of professional wrestling announcers. But you know, Gordon, I am the NWA television champion, and I have said 20-minute matches, not 10 minutes and then go on and get beat and lose the belt, whatever. 20 minutes, that's it. People, you got 20 minutes, and if you can pin me or make me submit, here's $10,000 of my money, and I'll give it to you, and you can have the belt, and you can shut me up. Gordon Soley, that's a pretty benevolent champion, wouldn't you think?
Well, I would say that they're going to have a hard time stripping you of that $10,000.
That's right. I tell you what, let's bring my friends, the world's tag team champions, in, Gordon, and talk to them.
Don Kernodle and Ivan Koloff, and of course...
Right, Mr. Soley, everybody knows who we are. We're the world champions. You know, it's a lot of teams out here, the Road Warriors, the Freebirds. You've got the Renegade and Youngblood out here fantasizing about being the world's champion. Well, take a good look. This is not a fantasy right here, Koloff and Kernodle. And let me tell you, we got a hospital bed waiting for all of them, right, comrade?
This is right, Pride. There's a lot of teams getting together. The Andersons, I understand, are coming back on the scene. There's Mosca Jr., Peswadi come out there challenging us. The Freebirds, the Road Warriors, whatever you call them. There's a lot of teams. They feel that they're strong enough to take us. You see Koloff's head, top of my head, these stitches all over. She's knocked out of my head by this Mark Youngblood and this Renegade. We don't care how tough the competition are, because we are the greatest, and we welcome the opportunity. Come on, Nicky.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. We'll be back in just a while. Let's take a moment to talk to Mr. Gary Hart and...
The Texas Outlaw, the best of the best. The only man that can skin your back, Mosca Jr., anytime he wants.
That remains to be seen.
At Roanoke Valley Toyota, our service department...
Competitors he wants to eliminate, but it seems to me that some people are adding their names to that list, namely the Andersons.
That's right, Gordon. You know, it's still an honor to stand here next to you, and I'm sure I respect you for your great talent, and I'm sure you still respect me for my great talent, and more so the Assassin's great talent. But let me tell you something. 2 new names on the registry, and I'm talking about Ole Anderson, and I'm talking about Gene Anderson. And let me tell you something. I don't care how big the list gets. When I got a man like Kamala and a man and a brain like the great Assassin, we eliminate them one by one. In the case of the Andersons, we'll eliminate them 2 by 2.
You know, Gordon, you being one of the most well-known and certainly the most respected broadcaster in professional wrestling today, you know how intense I can be. You know how intense the Andersons can be. And you know that when the immovable object meets the indestructible force, something has got to give. And that something is not, I repeat, is not and will not ever be the Assassin.
And let me tell you something else. Jimmy Valiant, the reason I carry the cane, you put me in a hospital. We haven't forgot about you. You're #1 on the registry. You're going down. You asked Dusty Rhodes how it feels. He went to the hospital. You asked Angelo Mosca. He's not around here anymore because he suffered the effects of the registry. And you talked to Adrian Street. Let me tell you something, Mrs. Street. You're not going to be around here very long because you're climbing slowly to the top of that registry.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. We've heard it here from Mr. Paul Jones and the Assassin, and of course they're also speaking for the great Kamala.
One more thing.
One other thing, Paul, let me interrupt for just one moment. I don't make it a habit, certainly, of interrupting a man like Paul Jones.
That's fine, that's fine. Whatever you have to say is very important.
I want to say one thing, and I want to direct these comments to Jimmy Valiant. I'm not trying to spread myself too thin because I've got something I want to settle with the Andersons. But when it comes to Jimmy Valiant, I don't care how I get you, Valiant. I don't care if it's in tag matches, 6-man tag matches. But what I really want you to muster up enough guts, intestinal fortitude, if you will, to meet me head on and let you and I finish this, because I want to erase your name from the registry.